Hey everyone, such a blessed day. I found this day, which is the Donkey Kong Mine Car playset, and I'm so excited about this. This is the first playset Donkey Kong has ever gotten from Jakks specific. He's never had a playset before in their entire years of the line. It's so cool. We have him on the box there. This is kind of based on Banaza, but at the same time, it's not based on Banaza. It's just based on kind of like the Switch 2 model of Donkey Kong and some of the older games. So it's got a bunch of different things going on, but it's very cool. Also, it's kind of crazy to me that we have the airship, like all these other new sets. And here's that UPC, and here we have Donkey Kong and the playset out of the box. And I gotta say, it is so cool to finally see a Donkey Kong playset. And let's take a look at the Donkey Kong figure first. Now, if you haven't seen my review on the diorama, this is the exact same Donkey Kong figure. And I typically don't like getting two, but this figure is so good that I actually like having two of them. The details on him are impressive. I love the fur, the head, everything about this guy is perfect. But the best thing about him has to be how they did the articulation. It has a 360 at the head. The head can look up and down. It has 360 at the arms as well, and they do swing out. They're on one of those joints that allows them to swing out, which you'll see here in a second. But it's not just the arms. He also has wrist articulation. The legs kick forwards, backwards, and outwards. Let's get that zoomed in, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. And even the feet rotate 360. So this is legit one of the best figures I've ever seen Jakks make. And honestly, I did not even mind getting multiple. Now here we have the cart that he rides on. And it's got some cool details. I like the brown back there, as well as the silver, the screws, the headlamps all around it. The wheels are very nice little vehicle. And it actually has clips. So if you are doing this on a table like me, and the cart goes flying, there's banana, Donkey Kong will stay in. And I absolutely love the banana spins. I will say, these things up here, I cannot get them to click in. Like, I can get them to stand there, but they don't click in well. And the vine itself constantly keeps coming unplugged from the track. And basically the idea is you swing Donkey Kong around it, knock out the crystal. He can also swing on that vine, and he can climb up this. So this isn't just like a vehicle set. Like, there's a lot of places you can put Donkey Kong. And honestly, you could just put this as the backdrop of a Donkey Kong diorama. Like in your room, like in your collection, you know, you could just use this on the backdrop. But it's very cool, and basically pushing down on this is how the cart's going to roll, and we'll show that off here in a second. But one thing really cool is, you'll notice both the front and the back have these track connector pieces like you'd see on like a Thomas the Engine toy, but there's no way to connect them, which leads me to believe that we will be getting more sets to expand this. And let's take a look at the minecart. And I have Donkey Kong's arm swinging there, so it unfortunately stopped us. But now, let's see a look at the minecart. And let's watch him go, and as you can see, super impressive. He can also swing from vine to vine there. Very, very cool. He can climb back up the ladder. There's a lot of places where you could display these, and he does swing pretty well from this vine here. However, I can't really get him to knock the crystal down. I think it's really just because of how it's built. I can't get the pipes to stay in. And you may not have the problem that I have with it. It's just I cannot get that pipe to properly stay in. And I cannot also get the top rail to stay in that I mentioned as well. So I'm just bringing this up to point out the problems that I have with it. Not necessarily that I think it's bad, just so people are aware. And I will say the instructions were a little confusing, so honestly, I might just be stupid and don't know how to build this thing, so you might not have this problem. But I cannot get him to hit it, but overall, I don't think that's a big deal. Now, here we have Rambi, the barrel, and Diddy from the diorama set. I want to see how they look on this thing, and man, oh man, it's incredible. I threw the tree in here, but I don't know if that really fits. And here's how 4-inch Donkey Kong looks. Again, he's way too big, but I feel like you could honestly make this work as the backdrop of your Donkey Kong collection. So, and everybody likes to do their display a little bit differently. But overall, I think it could work. And again, here's these track pieces that I mentioned. I definitely think there's going to be more Donkey Kong playsets based on that, and I'm super excited they're making a way to connect these. But yeah, I absolutely love this. We've never gotten a Donkey Kong set. We've never gotten a Zelda set. Maybe this means Jakks finally opening up. And here's some non-Donkey Kong specific main characters, Luigi and Bubble Mario in there. And let's take a look at the car in slow motion. I kind of want to see this again. And this is one of the funnest parts of the set. And I will say, as the main feature of the set, this works. This works really well, and I think this is a great set. You know, kids are going to absolutely go crazy with that feature. I'm a 26-year-old man. I'm going crazy with that feature. But it's also nice and can definitely work as a display item for collectors. This set is perfect, and I love it.